Spyro swims really weird. Look at that. Well, hey, my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, we took on Frozen Altars and all of its great glory. In this episode, we're going to be going into Lost Fleet, which is, it is definitely longer than Frozen Altars, but I'm just going to say right now, I mean, it doesn't have a mission that's really, utterly hard. It's just a long level. Anyways, yeah.
Be careful around these parts, little dragon. There be more ghosts in this here shipyard than I can shake me pick at. Darn shame, too, 'cause I was mighty close to finding me treasure.
Also, this level is weird because it's the only level where there's only one character you go through this whole level with. Because as you usually know, they're usually like characters that look the same, but no. Everywhere is Crazy Ed. Crazy Ed is love. Crazy Ed is life. And I am not exaggerating. Literally, every person in this area is just Crazy Ed. Also, those guys give you a total of 6 gems. Oh my goodness. Because as you see, you shoot the one guy to get a gem, then you have to shoot all the individual ones, so yeah. This area has a run-in with some ghosts. I don't know why, but it has a run-in with some ghosts. And guess what? We have the spit mechanic to make use of yet again, because that is always the best mechanic we have. Also, these guys throw things at you, as you see there. The only way I noticed that was because I saw the guy there, and let's get this guy before he, like, decides to, like, really hit us or whatever. And, this guy is, I am not liking these guys, because they keep running off, because I need to get this guy over here, which can be a pain if you do get hit by him like that, because I was not quick to the draw enough or whatever, but I believe there is fodder. Actually, no, we're not even going to care about fodder right now. Right now, what we have to do is, well, Crazy Ed's going to be telling us we need to blow that up, which I guess we can blow up right now if we can actually aim correctly. There we go, we can blow that up, but there are a few other things we can blow up. Kind of like right down here, if we shoot this, we can get that. Also, if we go all the way up here, this is actually a secret thing. We want to shoot into here. That was too high. If we get right at the right angle, which I believe a little bit lower and we can get it. Nope, okay. Tiny bit lower. Let's see now. There we go. Once you hear that, you know you got it. It's kind of hard to tell that you have to get that, but that is something you need to get. Now we also need to get the vultures. That is another thing that this level has to offer. Remember those, I don't even know what the birds were. Like, let's call them albatrosses in the last level. Well, this level has the birds. Yeah, well, more like the vultures or whatever, and also we cannot get up to that area quite yet, so we're going to be going back there later. So let's just continue on with the level, because that is what we need to do. And thank you for the save point, because I don't know why I think I would be dying, because, well, I don't know, I just feel like we're getting close to an area. Also, I want to watch out for these crabs here, because I'm not sure how hard those crabs are to actually hit you. Also, it's very weird looking at the crabs, because I believe the crabs were in the other game. By that, I mean Spyro 2. But in Spyro 2, well, you know, all enemies never gave you gems. Enemies would only give you, those spirits, or whatever they're called. I have no idea exactly what they're called, but they are called something, and ooh. Also, another thing about Spyro 2 is that I remember in Spyro 2, they gave you the spit command in the first level of the game. I am not lying about that. That is actually really weird, because as you know, in this game, you don't even do anything with the spinning until you get to Midday Gardens, and with that, there's only a few, like, handful of levels that actually have spinning in it, kind of like this one. Also, I think this can go without me saying it, that water is poison. I don't know why I felt like I had to say it, but I just felt like I did. Also, oh, there's a crab down here. Might want to get that. Oh, God, get the crab. Oh, what the heck? There we go. Jeez. I don't know how I did not get hit by that, but I knew down here there were some gems to get. Luckily, I went back a little bit because I saw that green gem back there, and or I thought, you know, maybe I missed some gems. Also, I can't believe I've actually gone through this much of the level without stating this. This level actually has a remix of the Sheila theme. It's very weird that it has a remix of it. In the original version of this game, it had the same music as the very last level in the game. And I don't know, it's like, it's both somewhat copy music, I guess, because as you know, this is like a remix of the one thing, and I'm going to be going back here because I need some fodder, because I am not doing that good, because I keep getting hit. Also, this level might be one of those levels where the abundance of fodder actually isn't that much. Unlike the Sergeant Bird level, remember that level where every single area there was ladybugs? Yeah, some of these later levels start to have like a little bit less areas where you can actually get fodder, which... there was fodder right here. I can't believe I just went all... Oh, that's actually an extra life. that is really helpful. I could have just got, actually no, I couldn't have got that, never mind. Because if I didn't get the other one, I wouldn't have got the 10 fodder to get that. Also, I don't even think I have to go over here. Actually, no, I do technically have to go over here because I believe I can get a few things over here if I want to. Also, did one of them just die automatically? And I believe, oh, yep, that's what I thought. Going down here, there are some gems, which we would be able to find a little bit later, because let's just say, a little bit later, we will be able to swim through the poison water. That is all I'm going to say, but now, Crazy Ed is telling us that we need to blow that little X up there. I don't know how we would have ever forgot, like, the X, but I guess I just saw the vultures here, so I'm guessing we're going to have to get some of these vultures out of the way, and that guy finally got out of the way. Now, can we get this guy on the down low? I have no idea why I keep saying that, but I guess you have to aim really high for this guy, because I'm aiming as high as I can, and I still seem to be missing him, or maybe a little, there we go, okay, that was a little lower. Now we can go over here and get this, and now we should be able to get out of here, as long as we actually go this way, I believe. Because this way will make it, well, this way is the only way we can really get to. Also, as you saw down there were gems in the water. Like I said, we were going to be swimming in that eventually, which is actually coming up right now. Because we are technically at the end of the level already, but we're not even close to finishing it.
Would you look at that? Some fool hid a dang gum egg in me treasure.
Yeah. And let's just get the egg here. Craig. Also, a little bit of thing I want to mention, I believe Crazy Ed is the first person to actually, like, leave the area before we get the egg, because the other people, like, we get the egg and they don't leave the area until after we get it. I mean, there are some, like, different things later on, but also, one thing I really like about this level is how it's, like, the ghost pirate ship area. If I have to relate it to any level in the game, I'd have to actually say the Flying Dutchman's Graveyard in SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom. That is only because it's kind of like a ship graveyard. Also, I am not going to be going over there yet, because that is an area we can go to once we, well, I mean, it's an area we can go to get a few things, but right now I'm going to be concentrating on getting a lot of these birds, because there are some birds here that we can get, and we might as well grab now, which I believe my first playthrough of this game, or first actual playthrough of this level, technically, I believe I got these birds, from a different cannon, actually, but I believe I'm going to be getting the birds from here, because I believe that's what they want you to do, to get them here. Also, I feel like there's a lot more birds in this level than there were in the previous level, but okay. Do I have all the vultures? I want to make sure I got all... Oh, no, I don't. I still have this vulture right here. Good thing I looked, because, oh my god. I don't know, it's just, I'm not a big fan of the birds in these levels. Luckily, I believe this is actually, like, the last level where there's birds you have to kill. And I don't know if there was ever, like, an instance where it said, like, oh, you have to kill these birds, because it's, like, a lot of the time I've seen, like, oh, the birds, like... They show the birds, but it doesn't really ever give you a hint that you're actually supposed to get the birds. It's weird. If this takes actually a little bit longer, I might just cut out, but I'm going to try to aim this area. Okay, I'm going to cut out till I get them. There we go. Okay. Once I got to a certain area, I'm like, okay, I'm just going to stay right here and do it also right here. You want to be really careful, and you want to glide over here. This is where you'd find, like, oh, this is the area where we have a little treasure to get. Well, I don't know if you're actually supposed to go that way or a different way, and also I'm kind of cheating to go over here first, because I believe there is a whirlwind you could take to go over here, but I decided to go over here anyways, because I am Jordan Lacombe, and I do stuff like that, and or JuddlePlays. Maybe I should start calling myself by that. That is just something I do, but we do have some crabs you have to get rid of here, because, having the crabs is never fun. Because, well, I'm guessing it would never be fun. Also, now thinking of it, this is probably the first level I would say to use the Sparks Gem Finder just to make sure you got every single gem, because I can imagine that there's going to be a few areas in this level where you might not get every single gem, and it might be a really good thing to check that. And also right here is a lot of crap you need to get rid of, because, well, this is actually by a little skating area, because, yep, there is actually a skating area in this level, and something I found out is that there is literally only one secret gem in this level, because all the, like, all the other 4 eggs in this level are actually just, doing, like, the little side mission stuff, which is very weird. Also, I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to be getting everything under the water currently before I go into any of these. I don't know. I think I've decided that I'm just going to get all the gems and then maybe call that the end of an episode, depending on how long it takes. I have no idea. Because I believe we're getting close to getting everything that's up on this main area here, and I believe all we have left is really to go to, like, the end of it, which I don't actually know, but there is one thing I want to check, which I'm going the wrong way before to check that, but let's see. I want to see because there is actually a whirlwind we can go up here, and I want to see if there's anything on this ship here. I don't know if there is going to be anything on this ship, and if there isn't, I'm going to feel sad. But let's check it just in case. And anything on the ship? There is nothing on the ship. Okay. Oh, wait, I think I can actually get up to here through there. Oh, yeah, that's actually a shortcut, technically. Which, ooh, there is a crab here, which I should probably watch out for, which he wasn't moving at all. I don't know why he wasn't moving at all, but okay. But now, as we see here, this is where the rest of the gems in this area at least would be. Go into here, and we're going to be swimming through some of this stuff, which I have no idea what directions to go through this area. So this is one of the things I was dreading through this, because I am not exactly sure what we have to go through, but I believe going up here might be something, and I believe this is actually where the egg is. There we are. Let's get this egg. Chad. Well, now that I got the hard thing out of the way, which is actually trying to find that egg, because sometimes that could be a little bit of a pain, and also, that's actually an area we could go to get over to that area, which I probably should have gone, but there is another little area we can get to that by doing something. Also, if you want to see, there are some gems out here, which I've already mentioned many times before, which in the order to actually get those gems, what we have to do is we have to take that thing and go out there, but I do want to check in here first again, because I believe there are multiple pathways we can actually take, where there are gems on different pathways and or whatever. I don't know, though. It just depends on which area I actually take to go to. And, okay, I might have went the right way. I might go into a thing where if I find a different way to go, I might cut out. That might be something I do, but yeah, let's see what happens. Oh god, that thing hurts. That shows you can't go in there without the invincibility. Just thought I would bring that up. Now, I've decided to go out here first, because I don't know if there literally is any more gems out there, but I know there are gems in here, because I just already know that there are gems in here, and I believe going through this path, well, that'll lead you to life, but I believe there are some other, whoa, sparks. Okay, he got that. I was about to say, you got the extra life. Now, make sure you actually get the gems. And, ooh, goodness. Oh, God. Okay, let's get out of there. Now, there are some areas I know where there are some gems, but, okay, is there anything else? Yep, there are some up there, actually. Let's go up there now. And there are actually some gems over here if you want to see, but, I am not a big fan of going through these areas, because I never know if there's actually anything here, and oh god, get out of here, okay, thank you. Now, the infamous question, is there any more gems here? Yes, there are. Oh, great. Oh, wait, I just thought of something. Never mind, because I know over here, there's an area we can run to, and there are some gems in here. Let's see, is this where all the gems are? Let's check. And no. Oh, goodness. Oh, okay, there's a gem right here. Now, is there anything else? Oh, there is literally nothing else here. Okay, that is weird. Okay. Looks like I was trying to look in the water to see if there's any more gems. Turns out there was no more gems. Now, the first thing I want to do, I guess since we're already up here, we can go into this right here. And I have no idea what time I'm on the timer, because I have no idea. But let's go into here and get these two things done, and then I'll call it an episode. At least I guess, or who knows. Let's talk to this guy. Crazy Ed.
These here waters used to be my favorite diving spot. But I can't get any loot with these subs patrolling around. Think you can pilot this here sub I bought for scrap?
Oh yeah, I think I can pilot that sub.
Alrighty then. Press the X button to speed on up. And when you get a sub in your sights, the torpedo will start to lock on. If you get a good lock on, fire away with the circle button.
Yeah, okay, let's do this. Anyways, sorry for the very, and it wasn't even I'm cutting a lot of that out. It's just I was trying to get through some of the areas, and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna stop commentating for a little bit just to make sure. But now this area, holy moly, Jesus, okay. What we have to do is we have to go around, we have to shoot these guys with torpedoes. And sad for those Rhinox, because you gotta think, we're in the poisonous water. So what's happening to them is they're actually just kind of getting hit. Also, what I would try to do is I would try to at least get all these little metal boxes out of the way, because those metal boxes we can't break a Spyro when we come down here. Because yes, we do need to come down here as Spyro in order to get stuff. And if I'm going to say right now, if you have trouble with this one right here, you're gonna have a lot of trouble with the next one. I mean, I don't know if this is one I usually have trouble with, but actually, if you wait on the title screen, at least on my copy of this game, what will happen is it'll go to a demo of this if you wait too long, or whatever. Okay, can I get on this guy? Thank you. I wanted to get on this guy because I was closer to him. Now, okay. Lock onto the guy? Nah, yeah. That's one thing I really don't like about this thing. It's that you have to kind of lock onto them, and sometimes it's very hard to do that. Oh, wait, can we shoot him now? Okay, never mind. We actually were, like, completely onto him for the whole time. I was just like, oh, wait, what are we doing? Okay. There we go. Now, one thing I want to check before I get that guy, I want to see, I mean, there is a whole other area we could do with the sub before, but I want to make sure we have, like, all those metal boxes gone before I try getting them on this next one. But let's see, oh, where did you go? You went inside the ship. Now I have to go around and see where the heck you're going, because you are going a crazy path now. So let's just follow you, I guess. Let's see if this one works. Yep, that one worked, and we got those subs out of the way. Pretty easy, not that bad, I guess, and I should probably talk here. Never mind.
Well, I'll be darned. You got some mean sub-driving skills. Why don't you have this here egg as a reward?
And this is Ethel. And now that I think of it, I'm definitely getting all this stuff done in this episode because I only just hit 20 minutes even with all that cutting.
Well, I hate to ask your help again, but there be even more subs that darn come out of nowheres. If you could blast them, I could use this acid lake as my swimming hole again.
I don't think that's gonna be healthy for you, Crazy Ed, but whatever. Let's do it.
Darn tootin'. Get on, little dragon.
The funny thing is that, like, he reminds me of Huck Finn because I was actually recently reading The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn for, my little, class known as English for English 11A because I'm in Advanced English and also in 11th grade, all whatever. And also, these guys, oh, goodness. Well, first I was going to say, I read the book and that talking kind of reminded me of it, but one thing about these guys here, they'll start, as you saw, dropping mines. And, oh, you're going to want to watch out for those. Because if you get hit by a mine, I'm guessing that it's going to be like an instant KO, probably. I know this isn't a fighting game, but it's probably going to be something like that. Okay, can we just lock onto you? Because I really want to try getting you. There we go. That's better. Yeah, see what I mean? These guys are definitely a lot harder to get now, but I do want to go through here because a lot of the times these guys follow through these areas, kind of like that. But okay, lock onto this guy because this guy's actually closer, and I might as well get him before I get any of the other guys. And okay, good. For a second, I thought like, oh, if for some odd reason it happens where like the mine takes over and hits the thing, oh god, yeah, let's watch out for that. Because that could be really bad, because you know what this kind of reminds me of? This reminds me of the time we were trying to do this back in, the first Speedway, Mushroom Speedway. Oh, those were good times. It's actually, it hasn't even been a month since I've done that, because I'm this far in the game, and this is going up the day I record it, hopefully, and I just remembered that, like, oh wait, in like a month, I've basically gotten through over half the game, but one thing I need to watch out for is, I don't know, there we go, okay, we finally found one, but I was like, I don't know where any of these guys are. Okay, now, lock on, little buddy, there we go, shoot ya down, because we are mean like that. You know what's weird? I know these Rhinox are bad guys, but what if they're actually doing something good? Maybe they're trying to, like, unpollute this thing, but no, Crazy Ed's like, we gotta make sure we have this pollution here, so I can get that, but then again, this isn't pollution. Actually, or is it technically? Because this might just, okay, I need to actually find a different way to get this guy, because I need to like back off or something, because he keeps turning around this area here, and it makes it really hard to actually get him, because he keeps going crazily. I'm gonna save him for last, because that's the one guy, one of those guys that are a pain in my butt to get. Because they go every which way, and I might just cut out before I get them, because it could take a really long time to get some of those guys. Also, a good thing is, as long as you don't get hit, I believe there is no time limit. At least I don't think so, because you can go in the submarine as long as you can. Also, the sad thing is there's only a few times we get to use the submarine here, and it's kind of sad that that's like that, but, you know, sometimes mechanics in the game are like that. I mean, kind of like the cannon, too. Not many times we get to use the cannon. Every time we got to use the cannon, we'd have to, like, use it to, like, hit birds and stuff, which that's technically something I don't like to do. And this is getting annoying. You know what I'm thinking of doing? If I get this guy right here, actually, before that, I want to see, okay, I'm going to speed up, because I usually cut out before this, but I'm going to speed this up right now. Let's do it. There we go. Okay, finally we got that guy. That one's really annoying because he tries tricking you and stuff, but there we go.
At last, the acid lake is safe for swimming again. I wish I could reward you better, but all I got's left is this here other egg. Maybe there'll be something better in this one.
Oh, maybe. Okay, and this is Dolores. Had to quickly check what time it is. Today is going to be a late upload because, well, I mean, the day this actually video is going up is going to be a late upload, mainly because, well, it's because I'm just starting to do that, and did those things just randomly fall? I don't know. I thought I saw them fall for some reason, but we do have a lot of gems we need to cover to actually get through here. But the one bad thing is we do have to make sure we come back every once in a while to get another thing, and also I believe this area could be another area where the gem find. Oh god, let's actually go back, because I do not want to die, because what happens, I believe what happens if you don't get this in time. Oh goodness, get it! Oh god, that was probably the closest I've ever gotten to not getting that there. Yeah, you want to make sure you get that every once in a while so you don't do what I almost did right there and die, because that could probably be the worst thing that could happen to you. Anything down here? I don't think there is. Okay. Now, might as well get through here again, because there are some upper things I want to get through, because there is some stuff up here on these upper paths that I believe this whole circle of crap is like just all gems around here. So it's pretty cool, but the bad thing is I believe they're all single gems too, and I believe the only way you know if you've gotten them all is if you just went all the way around and then see, oh, there's like nothing else on here. And I believe I should probably be going back down to actually get another one of these, which I believe, I think I was actually really close to getting them all though, because I believe I started around here and then I got some of them, but let's check. One down here, and maybe like one more here, and I believe that's all of them up on this area here, but there is still like some areas through here that actually have some gems, which could have been a bad thing that I'm doing this right now, but daredevils are daredevils, and oh god, goodness, oh god, the race, I might actually die here, and oh my god, that's another close one. Did we get all the gems? No, we did not. It looks like there are some over here that Sparks is pointing to. It looks like it was only about this gem. And, yep, that is all the gems in this area, so I have to say that is about it for this episode of Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the next episode, we will be continuing Lost Fleet and hopefully maybe starting a new level. So, this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later and goodbye.